You're an NBA All-Star. What do you do when the league's shut down thanks to coronavirus? Well, if you're Chicago Bull and two-time NBA dunk champion Zach LaVine, you probably work out a lot. You play some Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and apparently you give away free headphones. Welcome to TechFirst with John Koetsier. Most tech companies do influencer marketing. They do a lot of it, and all brands want huge stars. But when all the major leagues are shut down, what do you do? Today, we're chatting with two-time NBA dunk champion and Chicago Bull, Zach LaVine, as well as Chris Epple, who's a VP at JBL. Chris, welcome. Zach, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Super happy to have you guys here. And Zach, we'll just start with you. I mean, you're doing a lot of esports and gaming right now. I got to ask, what's better, sports or esports?
I mean, obviously, I know what my profession is. I'm not a professional gamer, but I try to, especially during this time. So, I've been doing my thing in the esports gaming world. I've been trying to at least. I got on some Twitch services and Facebook gaming and things like that. So it's been fun to connect with more fans.
It's pretty cool, and it's a different thing than when you're actually on the NBA court, right? Because you're in the NBA court, you're with a team, you're in front of fans, but it's something that you can't connect individually with fans, and you can't like have a running commentary or something like that. A little bit of a different experience, I guess.
Oh yeah, for sure, and it's obviously it's something that you're not accustomed to either. I'm not a professional gamer, so they get to see me, fail a lot in that environment. So it's fun though. I try to communicate with the fans and be in the chat with them and play different games with them. But it's all for fun, and it's something different for me.
Cool, Chris. Let's turn to you for 2 seconds. So
you're not accustomed to either. I'm not.
Say again, Zach.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, sorry. Maybe that was Chris. No worries. Zach, we'll stick with you for 2 seconds. You're giving away JBL gaming headsets. Why is that?
Man, I just wanted to be able to, obviously I love JBL, but partner with with the kids and being able to give back during the pandemic has been, something I wanted to do. And partnering with JBL is just finding a way to do that. I think everybody should, enjoy music, headphones, and different ways of using them, even if it's gaming or anything of that sort is fun for me. So just being able to partner with them, and it's been good.
Rock and roll. Chris, we'll turn to you here, and we'll just talk about every big brand wants big stars, obviously, to rep their products. JBL, you were at Woodstock. You've been around a long time. You're in Yankee Stadium. Now you're in Zach's living room. How's that working for you? What's the change now that you're working with different people and different circumstances to rep your products?
Well, from looking over his shoulder, hopefully we're in his backyard too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that all of our employees are safe and protected to the extent that we can. And beyond that, we're really using the power of our brand to make sure we're promoting the message of staying home and keeping safe. And at that same time, we're using this opportunity to talk to our consumers and actually ask them, what can we do for them? What value can we provide for them? So actually on Instagram Live, we did a poll right when COVID-19 hit, right when the shutdown started. And we asked consumers, what do you want from JBL? And we did polls, and we would answer things like, lighthearted gaming, give us some music, give us some swag, giveaways. So we actually were using this time to actually reconnect with consumers directly. And then certainly this is a prime moment for us to reinforce the pristine audio quality of our products. So movies that were supposed to be in movie theaters are now playing in your living room. Nights out listening to music are now nights in listening to music. And then lastly, we have our ambassadors, as there's one of them right there with Zach. And we know that they want to do their part and do good, like you said, and they want to do, so we did a giveaway to give headphones away to students to help promote e-learning across the country. We use all of our ambassadors. Zach was our lead for Chicago to help promote the idea of studying from home.
Super interesting. I mean, we see a lot of sports that are going to esports right now. We saw NASCAR, of course. You got real race car drivers who are actually driving a car in a game. It's kind of like the headsets or headphones are the new Air Jordans.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. And as you know, as we navigate this unprecedented moment right now, all brands need to be prepared to repivot, redesign, reimagine what their brand stands for and what role they can play for their consumers. And from a marketing perspective, right this minute, if you think about it, headsets are as important as sneakers are for an athlete who can't get on the court right this minute. So we're trying to, use that to our advantage as a brand. And, fans are looking to hear from Zach. They're looking to hear from athletes. So we're trying to build that connection. And quite honestly, ambassadors are the best way for us right now to show off what our brand is and how to entertain their lives. And I always say this, all brands want to be the coolest brand in the room. Right now, quite honestly, I think you want to be the most relatable brand in the room. You want to be the brand that figures out how to connect with consumers, how to connect with your ambassadors, and build that right dialogue for them in this really unforeseen moment in culture.
100%. Can totally see that. Zach, let's turn back to you. The NBA was the first major North American league to shut down thanks to coronavirus. What are your thoughts on a return? What are you hearing?
Man, it's crazy because we're hearing around the same thing you guys are. We're getting the information slowly, but I know our MBPA and the NBA and the league office are working hard. I think at the end of the day, there's so many options, but there's so many different things that they have to work out with just being safe as well. And it's something that you shouldn't rush because obviously families' health and lives are at stake with this. So once everything settles down, I think everybody's going to want to get back to returning to play and sports and all that because that's our living. And obviously, we're entertainers and we want to do that, but it just has to be safe first. And, at the end of the day, like you said, I'm staying ready. I'm working out a lot. So when that time does come, I'll hit the ground running.
Yeah, it's got to be safe for you too, right? I mean, it's obviously you care about the fans, but it's got to be safe for you and your family. You're putting yourself at more risk, really, because you're moving around potentially different stadiums. Not only your teammates, anybody who might be in the stands. It's really challenging. Yeah. But this has been a really good year for you. I mean, you've improved basically every year in the league. You're having your best season, statistically speaking, this past year. Kind of tough to have it happen this year.
Yeah, man, and it's the way the world is, man. You got to roll with the punches. Obviously, nobody was trying to have this happen, and it's not a poor me moment either way. It's something that just happens, man. There's so many things going on in the world. Excuse me, that basketball might not be a top priority, even though it is our lives and our livelihood. You have to look at it in the big picture. So it's unfortunate and it's sad, but at the end of the day, man, I'm happy with the work ethic that I instilled and, things I've done this year, and I'm going to continue to get better.
Very, very cool. So you kind of answered a little bit off the top when we were talking about, making mistakes on the esports and the gaming, stuff like that. It's kind of like being a two sport threat, the basketball and the gaming. If you had to pick one game, what would be the game that you would be a full-time Twitch streamer on?
Wow. The thing is, man, I'm not really good at a lot of games. I'm really not. I've been trying to get a lot better at Call of Duty, but still I'm not anywhere near what you can say is good. I'm decent at Apex. I'll probably go with Destiny. I've been playing Destiny for a long time since I entered the NBA. So I guess I have the most experience with that one. So I'll probably go with that. But if not, I'll go with Call of Duty because it's probably the funnest.
Excellent. Very, very cool. Well, you're in good company. I completely suck at games, especially controllers. If you give me a mouse and a keyboard, I might do okay. But I got to ask you, this is TechFirst. And Chris, I'm just going to take you out. So we got 2 here. This is TechFirst, and I got to ask you 10 questions in 5 minutes, rapid fire.
Got it.
Favorite piece of tech gear in your house?
Tech gear. TechCrunch is a pretty good one for me, but it's rapid questions, so go to the next.
No, tech gear, like your favorite gadget. What's your favorite gadget in the house?
Favorite gadget? My PlayStation.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. PlayStation.
Can't do without it. Tech that you wear.
Can't do without it. Tech that I wear. Headphones count as wearing?
Yeah, counts as wearing.
I'll go with, speaking to the brand, I'll go with my JBL headphones.
Smart man. Android or iOS?
I've had nothing but iPhone, so I'll go with iOS.
Awesome. EV or gas?
Gas
Oh.
car. Yeah, I got a '68 Pontiac, so I'm definitely a gas person.
Ooh. Nice. Mac or Windows?
Now this one is that's different because I have a Windows PC, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with that. That's part of my gaming setup.
That's your gaming. Got it. Totally get it. This one's a tough one. It's super political. GIF or JIF?
GIF.
As in an animated GIF or an animated GIF? What do you say?
I call it a GIF.
Oh, right answer. Awesome.
Okay.
And I think you already answered this one. Favorite tech news source? You said TechCrunch. Cool.
TechCrunch,
No worries.
yeah.
I write for Forbes, but hey, it's all good. I get it. No worries. Self-driving car, or do you want to drive yourself for forever?
How about I make one up and say I'd like to be driven. I'd like to be in the back seat.
There you go. Awesome. Okay. Elon Musk offers you a trip to Mars, free trip to Mars, in or out?
I'll stay here where I know what's going on.
Oh man, I'm going. I'm off.
Going to Mars?
I'm going to Mars. Absolutely. I get the chance. I'm going. Sorry, honey.
I gotta go.
Alexa or Hey Google or Hey Siri?
The only one I have encounter with is Hey Siri, so I'm going with that one.
Gotcha. And the bonus question: over ear or on ear headphones?
Over ear.
Great answer. Otherwise, it hurts your ear. I totally agree.
Yep, over here.
Zach, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you for taking some time. We didn't get to see your dog. Got to see the dog. Where's the dog? Is the dog there?
Once you guys said you didn't want barking, or even if there was barking, I told my fiance to put him aside. So.
Oh, no worries. I said actually the dog's
He has
fine.
an Instagram page, man. He has an Instagram page. Go check him out.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
That. For everybody else, thank you for joining. Real pleasure to have you today on Tech First with John Koetsier, and have a wonderful day.